Hi guys! Happy Monday to everybody. I was fixing my camera right there. It totally fell down. That's all good. Hey, welcome to Inspirational Moments with Natosha Keefer. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Here in the Kansas City area, it was really nice and beautiful. It was kind of hard not to get outside and walk and just enjoy the environment and all the beautiful flowers and everything that's starting to pop up, which is wonderful. But what I'd like to share today, since today's color is gold, yay! What's super cool about gold is it's kind of like, yay, it's definitely a precious metal. It's something to where it's like your highest achievements, your goals, your aspirations. What are the things that fulfills you to move towards your goals? You know, especially right now, and even over the weekend, I was noticing that gold is definitely, it helps you to shine and to relax and to feel more comfortable and confident again with yourself. Last week was all about passion. This week is really kind of like setting new mindsets, setting new opportunities. You know, be optimistic that you can actually achieve your goals that you've been wanting to inspire to be. The other cool thing about gold is it's one of those things where it's very uplifting. It helps brighten the path along like silver. It really helps illuminate the one's path of where you're wanting to go. And it's very nurturing at the same time. Hi, how's it going? Good morning, James. Good to see you, Mr. P. Diddy. What's really cool, again, with gold is it's when you're winning, you're wanting to achieve your highest potential. It helps you to get to your highest power, you being like the hero of within. So say, for instance, you're wanting to cross that finish line for the longest time, but you kept having these obstacles in your way. Now, realize that obstacles are there just to show and to remind you, is this really what you want? Is this so what you're desiring? Is this what you really want to achieve? And so they're putting these obstacles in front of you so that way, all right, is this really where I want to go and to accomplish? So try not to get fear-based, but it's going to help you overcome your fear. Another great thing of gold is, you know, wealth, prosperity. It's the money. It's the heart's fulfillment and desire. What is it that you're wanting to do? It's not necessarily the material gain or material wealth. It's also about you. And this is where you get to have the opportune time to go, okay, here are my fears and why I've stayed where I've been. Adding a little gold to it, or thinking of gold, or having gold in the mind, it's like opening up a new gateway, a new door. It literally does this. It's like the golden gates. You hear about them all the time. It's where, okay, here I'm coming up to here and finally have that opportunity to really move forward and to conquer the things that I've been wanting to do, but I'm afraid of what happens because you don't know what's on the other side. You are so familiar of what's going on here. You're comfortable here. Morning, hey, how's it going? So when we start crossing the threshold, think of them as your golden gates, like, okay, I'm going to be plentiful. I'm going to be able to move forward. You're finally allowing those obstacles to get out of the way that's no longer needed, and that's what's really good to kind of think about when you're in gold. Now, again, just like anything, colors, you want to balance them. If you go too far into gold and think too much, you can get angst, you can get greedy, the wish fulfillments are not going to be really there. It's just kind of like, oh, I'm all about, it's got to have this, and then you can get over obsessive about it. Another great thing with gold, it helps bring up great confidence. It helps boost your metabolism, especially when you're looking outside. It's like you see like the little goldness and the shiny things. It's just knowing that you are on the right path if you allow yourself to really see it. So by doing this, think of what it is that's important to you and what is it that's the worth and self-worth about you, and that's what's really cool about gold. So we're going to add to the painting like we have been, and we're going to keep moving forward. Please feel free to comment, ask any questions you would like. I'd be delighted to answer them. And let's start painting. It's funny, I've been having this Pikachu kind of like figure that does not want me to cover him up whatsoever. So here's another good thing about gold. You know, what are some of your highest achievements? Like, let's think about that. You know, are you afraid to move forward because of what you think others may think about you? Or are you afraid to move forward because things have been always this way, you know that this is how it's gone, you feel comfortable? Again, change. Gold really helps change as well. It also helps kind of shine the light. I really enjoy how it illuminates the pathways, it really does. So if you think about like kind of like an Olympian, the thing is that they're overcoming a lot of obstacles. You know, they're going against a lot of wonderful athletic people, of course, and their main goal is to not necessarily win the gold, but of course that's in the back of their mind, like, I want to be able to win the gold because it's a high grade achievement. So with this, what are your great achievements? And take the time to sit back and recognize your achievements already. That way it doesn't really look like it's such a far-fetched goal, because sometimes we need to be able to see it, sense it, feel it, and know it. Again, it's gaining that we can trust ourselves, trust that it's actually working. It's interesting, I'm creating a gold gate right now. Gold will also help release negative beliefs, because then you start believing more in you. And that's what's awesome. Don't be afraid to shine through. I just enjoy how much this painting has changed and evolved, this whole entire process. I look forward to the day that we get to break this up. And whoever wants to have a piece, definitely please DM me. Because the goal is to share the inspiration that no matter what obstacles in our way, that we can overcome it and be joyous and happy. Another great quality about gold is that it really helps you take the time to really see what's in front of you, to see your shininess, to see what you're able to do for yourself and to help others. And that's what's beautiful is, you know, it's a great physical state. It really does help with wealth and prosperity. When you have gold, especially around green, gold is also, it helps the heart chakra. So what it does is it helps amplify. But the thing that you have to keep in mind is if you stay in the same state that you're always used to, it's hard to get out of this rut, and I totally understand. It's that you have to have this blind faith, this blind unknowing that the divine is working for you. And how that does that is that you allow yourself to believe and let go of the fears. And even if you have to do it at least once or twice a day, it's just like, hey, see yourself as this perfect being that you're wanting to believe. And that's what's really good about gold. Gold will help you acknowledge that and see that, especially like right now. Take a look at your beautiful home. Take a look at your beautiful apartment, your beautiful estate. Give thanks that you have all of this, and look at where you were to where you are now. And that's the best beauty about all of this. So what's really cool is, if you guys can see this, I'm going to kind of move this a little forward. Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da! Awesome. Hey, happy birthday, Joe. So right here is that this is kind of giving you the permission, the entryway of where it is that you're wanting to go. Enjoy putting yourself into that new concept that you can do this, and don't be afraid to go in and see what is kind of like on that other side that you've always been dreaming of. This is also really good, especially like, what is some of the things that you've been wanting to achieve? A lot of us have like titles that we put on ourselves, you know, being the good friend. You know, if you're in a relationship, you want to be the good girlfriend or the boyfriend, depending on if you're in a marriage. It's like you want to be the best husband or the best wife, or the best wife and best husband and husband. You know, as kids, it's like we're always wanting to strive to be the best that we can be, and now you get to be around like the positiveness, and this is where you want to be able to enjoy the affirmations that you give yourself. And gold will also help allow you to realize that you have it within you. You've always had it within you. But now, instead of blaming or giving other people the power, you have the power inside of you to accomplish the greater goals that you've ever imagined that you can achieve. So think bigger. If right now you're like, oh, I just want to be a CEO, well, why not be the president of your own company? You know, why not be that shining star that gives inspiration and the guiding light, and that's what you get to achieve and get to goal. And that's what's super cool about this, is all the goal behind this, the mission about sharing what the different colors do, is that it helps you realize that you can do and achieve anything. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be negative aspects, there's going to be trials and tribulations, and there's going to be, you know, things that sometimes we just get deep-seated back into our head again. But you can realize, and I know I say you a lot, is that when you used to go into, say for instance, you keep having this repetitive thing that just keeps coming and coming, and this obstacle. What the obstacle is showing you is that instead of it beating you, why not you overcome it? So that way it doesn't get so deep-seated inside. So now you're giving yourself permission that you can go for it. So if it is that you want to be like the best writer, become the best writer without feeling like the critics are going to take over and just stop you in your tracks. If you want to be the best interior designer, go for it. It's like the difference is knowing, instead of thinking what they want to hear or want to say, you have to listen to the underlining of what it is that they really want, and then that's what you help them to guide themselves with. And that's the main goal, even with this painting, is that yes, we're all in one and we are standing together, which is amazing, but also don't be afraid to be your individual self along with it, and balance. Don't get too hasty or too overexcited. It's like the more that you keep yourself happy and being that cheerleader, the more you're going to overcome, and you're definitely going to really enjoy your life, because the purpose of life is to live and enjoy and be prosperous, and whatever that means to you. Alright guys, thank you so much. Happy Monday. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. This is Inspirational Moments with Natosha Keefer. Again, at the end, we're going to break this painting, and we're definitely going to be having that on video while we're breaking it. It's going to be so fun. Alright, thank you guys. Until then, bye for now. Stay happy. Bye.